Hi there, welcome back. I'm Lee Sharon, and this is Old Tavern Farm. I am in the process of making you guys an instructional video on how I make my wild yeast sourdough. And it's kind of quiet in the village today, and that particular process to film it takes a little bit of time. So I also wanted to bring you out here and show you something I found the other day out here in our vegetable garden, our seasonal vegetable garden, and do a little bit of a medicinal / culinary ID on a plant that probably came here with the colonists here to upstate central New York, and show you this plant and just talk about how it shouldn't be ripped out. It might actually be very useful, and I'm going to try something with it this year that I've never done. I've known about this plant for a long time, but just have sort of appreciated it from a horticultural point of view and not really anything to eat, but it's a great plant. So I'm going to stop talking and show you this plant, and I'm going to compare it to another plant that it looks just like. Let's go down to the ground and check it out. Okay, so here next to the potato plants and in amongst the tomato plants is another plant. This is called Purslane, and it's super fascinating. It's actually the most nutritional, or the plant with the most omega-3 fatty acids that you can find growing on the planet. So in other words, while seaweed might be high, or fish or anything like that, as a plant, this provides you the most omega-3 fatty acids. Now what I'm going to do with this year is, let's just take a little piece of it and look at it closely. Do you see its leaves? This is part of the succulent family. And you can see in its stem, it's kind of round. The back of the leaves are a little bit kind of scaly a little bit. But the stem is round, kind of fleshy, and it's red. You can see. Okay. I'm going to try fermenting this purslane this year. Kind of like purslane sauerkraut in a way. Now I'm going to take you to another patch nearby and show you just another plant of purslane, so you guys can get a really good idea of how it looks over here behind me. Okay. Over here, growing under one of my zucchini plants, is another plant of purslane. All right, now this is the plant I want to compare it to. This is not a harmful plant. There are some who say this is edible. I'm not gonna try it because I know this is not purslane. It looks just like purslane though. This is green carpet weed. You can see how it forms a sort of flat carpet here by the onions. Over here, there's another smaller plant of it. So that gives you a comparison. There's no danger that I can see, that I've researched, that says this plant is toxic or poisonous or really harmful to anybody. But it's still not going to give you what you're looking for in the purslane. So over here is another large purslane plant. Get rid of this weed here. Okay, and you can see it's standing up. It has a little yellow, tiny little star-shaped yellow flower that I thought I had seen on one of the plants, but I don't see it. Here maybe is a bud. You can see the bud. And so I have had this out here since I moved here, and I believe this was brought here by the colonists because it's not native to North America. So along with the plant plantain, which I'm also going to do an ID on soon, Purslane was brought here by the people who colonized this country. So I also value it for that aspect, that it's a historic plant and it's been coming up ever since it was brought here, and I just think that's super cool. All right, I'm gonna pull some of this up and start fermenting it, and if it comes out well, I'll show it to you in a video in the next couple of months. So once again, thank you so much for visiting. Go look in your yard for some Purslane. Double check all the IDs on it. Do your research. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.